Today I'm going to run up the moon again, but this time I'm going to do it via a trail rather than up via the concrete. One of the advantages of COVID lockdown was I was able to discover lots and lots of paths near my house because you couldn't go anywhere else. So one of the good things about living where I do is that there's lots of variety. Although it's the same height as going up via the main road, I find it actually easier going up the trail. Don't know what that says about myself. Probably just an enjoyment factor. If you're happy, you run better. And you treat it a great view. Very easy for Instagram and YouTube to make it look as if all your runs are glamorous and in exotic locations, but some of it can't be. So the way back, it's past the ball factory. Go. I'm walking backwards because I think the background looks cool. The things you do for YouTube or Instagram or any other sort of social media thing, anyone watching me will just think, what an idiot. Today, quick trip out with the dogs first. Heath slept pretty good, so I'm feeling pretty good. And then try and get a run in later. Not sure when I'll get it today because Nick's mum's coming out and my mum's coming out, but hopefully find 20 minutes somewhere. It's 1st March today and I've spotted my first daffodils. This is a local golf course. You get a nice view from the top and see all the hills. But even having an idea for creating a new sport, which I call Rolf, which is run golf. It must be possible to use the 18 holes of a golf course and create a sort of running competition. Where, you know, if hole 1 is 400 metres, you could say the par for that hole is, I don't know, maybe a minute or a minute and a half. And then you would then try and run it in that time, and for every 10 seconds you're over, you'd be like 1 over the hole or 2 over the hole, and at the end of it you get a score for running the whole golf course. I'm not sure if I explained that very well. You also have a handicap, so some people maybe have a handicap which gives them bonuses just to even things out. It's one of the things I'm going to do before I finish my paternity leave. I'm going to try and run this golf course and create a system for Rolf. Right, an example of Rolf. This is the 17th hole and it's a par 3, 150 metres. It's up on a hill and it goes down the hill, down to the sort of greeny patch just at the edge of my hat there. I should also point out, it's got stunning views of the hills on the tee here. Check out the Campsies in the background with the sun coming up. So I think for Rolf what you would do is you would create a par for the hole based on the distance to the flag. It's 150 metres, which I think you could probably run in 60 seconds. So that'll be the par. If you did in 50 seconds, you'd get a birdie. If you did in 40 seconds, you'd be able to claim an eagle. If you did it in a minute 10, you'd be +1, minute 20, +2. So continue sort of with that logic. If you had a handicap, then this hole you might get plus 10-second bonus to allow you to get it. So that means you could run it in minute 10 and still get par. I think there's a logic to this that could work. I need to give it a try and find out. Bit of a dangerous spot, Doc. You're going to roll down the hill. Bonnie's waiting on the green. Today's the first day where I've woken up where I've actually felt quite tired. The rest of the time I've been feeling quite good. So I'm going to take it a little bit easier with exercise. I think I'll just take the bike out, go on the cycle path, which is completely flat, and just do a few miles in the fresh air. When I was training for Norseman, I would go this way every day, trying to get to work. It's 15 miles from my house all the way to my work if I go via this cycle path and then into Glasgow. And it would take about an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. Meant that I could get 30 miles in a day. If I did that 3 times a week and I had another ride, I could get up to 100 miles before the weekend and then just do something a bit longer then. It's quite a good way if you're ever going to do a big extreme race. Just try and figure out how you can do the training as part of your commute. That way it doesn't really get in the way of anything. This is Dunglass, which is a volcanic plug hole. Plug hole sounds like a school insult. You're a plug hole. Sometimes there's guys come out and they climb up the front of it. But if you walk around the side, it's actually quite easy to get to the top. You get an amazing view, and I'll see if I can find some footage of myself doing that. I managed to find a 30-minute break to be able to get out my bike. Just point out this jacket was given to me by my brother. He said it was because it doesn't fit him. I think it was because it made him look like a Deliveroo driver. It's freezing cold. I think it's about 1 degree and the sun's about to set. If I'm lucky, I'll get up to the top of the forest. This is the same part I jogged up the other day. It's a bit too difficult to get up on a mountain bike. I don't think I've ever changed the tyres on this. There's not a lot of grip. And these small stones make it a bit tricky. First part up the hill has actually got a Strava segment. It's called Masochist Climb. I'm assuming it's because it's made you, it's done so that if you've already been up Crow Road, then you can tag this hill on afterwards. But it's quite short, sharp and steep, so if you do tag it on, you must be a masochist and a glutton for punishment. It used to be quite good. I used to do it quite a lot. I would do Crow Road and then up to Celtic Training Ground, which is another wee hill, and then do this one last. The problem now is the road's so awful, it's not as conducive for taking a road bike on. It's fine on a mountain bike or something gravelly. The interesting thing about this exercise of trying to do stuff every day is that my times seem to alter. It's quite a good challenge trying to do a bit of exercise every single day. I wouldn't recommend doing the same exercise every single day. I've never been a fan of Marcothon. You know, run for 30 days straight, get injured. Don't really see the benefit of that. But if you alternate and you bike, run and swim, and then you work on different muscles, I think it's quite a nice way to build in some consistency and get fit. I think the challenge of this has been just trying to fit it in with everything else that's going on. I think that's also been good for my mind, and that it's stopped me being so rigid about exercise. Previously I'd be like, oh, I can only run in the morning because that's the best time to run. I can only bike in somewhere beautiful and the roads aren't busy. But here I am biking at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The roads would normally be quite busy, and it's fine. I actually quite enjoy being out at a different time. Oh, and I've just noticed, I've seen on the screen, I've got my sunglasses on today. They're the photo something or other, photosynthesizing glasses, whatever they call it. It means they turn dark if the sun comes out. And I never noticed because it just looks the same looking out from them as my normal glasses. So I apologise, because whenever I see myself with these shades on, I think I look like a 1970s serial killer. Face south. Oh, I've got my glasses on. Now I don't look like a serial killer. Because Campsie Hills face south, you get beautiful sunrises and sunsets when the sun bounces off the slopes of the hills. They're really good, especially when you get the golden hour. That's that period just after the sun comes up before it's fully out. There's a guy who releases a calendar every year. He calls his calendar Campsie Light because of the beautiful light you get. And I think he's right. I think it is one of the most beautiful places you can get near Glasgow. There are mountain bike trails in Lennox Forest, and during lockdown, quite a lot of folk, and I don't want to be sexist here, but quite a lot of middle-aged men came out with their mountain bikes for the first time, and they must have read, oh, there's great trails here, and they all came, and I'd meet them all in the car park, and they were all injured in some way. I had lost count of the amount of broken arms, sore elbows and everything else I saw. I've tried doing the trails a couple of times, and I have to admit, I'm a big Jessie and I walk all the difficult bits. I might take the bike down there just now and show you a little bit, but the problem with cameras is they never really show the slopes as bad as they are. We'll see what comes out. That's the first bit. I've already got off to walk. I'm definitely not a mountain biker. I'm just a man who likes riding a mountain bike because it's comfy. I like this bit. It always reminds me of the Lord of the Rings films. All the moss and trees and everything else. It's really great. You get here in the morning when the sun's coming up. It looks even better. I've walked 90% of the mountain biking course. My school report would say, room for improvement. As I was coming back today, the other paraglider flew over my house. I've never seen one of them before. Hope he's got somewhere to land. Hope he doesn't land in my garden. Bunny, come on. Bunny, come here. Come. Bunny, come. Come. 7 o'clock in the morning. I have to go to a conference in Stirling this morning, so I've got to walk the dogs as per usual and get my run in beforehand. So I'm combining the two things and I'm running with the dogs. The dogs also haven't been for a run for ages, so they're going to feel the effects of this. No. Dog can't be trusted off the lead. He's a lurcher and he's not got very good returning instincts. If he saw a deer or a rabbit, he'd probably just chase it and then not come home. So I never let him off. Bonnie, on the other hand, gets let off all the time. Because she will always check in to see if she's got permission to do anything. Even if she's got a sheep, she'll turn around and look at me and I'll go, "Is it okay?" And I'll just go, "No." And then she'll stay by my side. Dog, what are you off to? Love's rooting around. Come on. Dog, no. Talked about Rolf the other day. I think I might give it a try this morning. Let's see how it works. Let's see. This is second hole and it is 155 metres. Let's see, 155 metres, minute 20 maybe? Yeah, it's 155 metres, 1 minute 20. Unfortunately I forgot my watch. I'll try counting it in my head and see how long it takes. Well, actually no, if I record all of it I can see how long this timer takes. So let's see how long a par 3 150 metres takes at full pelt. One. Hey! Well, I make that about 30 seconds actually. I might need to change my timings for Rolf. It's also a lot harder when the dogs decide to attack each other. For some reason, they love having a scrap when they get on the golf course. Stop attacking your brother, you're going in the lead. Also means I get a nice pull up the hill. Right, this is hole number 1, Old Club, and it's 250 metres. So let's give it a go. Slightly uphill, see how long it takes. I think that was about a minute. Oh, got hard work though going up the hill. I think I need to refine my times for Rolf. I didn't mention I didn't sleep very well last night. I think I woke up at like 12, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 or 6 times anyway I was up. And I think that's because what they don't tell you in prenatal classes is that babies are very noisy sleepers. They like making lots of weird noises, lots of wee yelps, sometimes cry out. It all stops in a couple of seconds, but he's quite consistent. And I think he's actually has worse, but I just after he's eaten and he's moving around a little bit and making noises and kept me awake. Oh, joy. I think the dogs enjoyed that. That's their first run for months. We used to run with them all the time. Sorry, I've got this sort of extendable lead. But same as I said earlier about myself, not having to run because Nick would walk instead of run during our pregnancy, and the dogs would walk instead of run instead. So that was their first go. They'll be a little bit knackered. Need to get their dog fitness back.